All right, let's get cracking, y'all. What's up? All right, let's take forever. I'll be there soon. Yeah, coming. What's up, y'all? Let me get my music playing. Me a house, make me a house of prayer. Wanna seek your face Sunday, December 17th, 2023. I figured out how I want to make the marriage proposal to the woman known professionally as Naomi Banks. I figured out how I want to do it. I ain't writing shit down because I ain't what I do. I'm real Reverend Al Sharpton with this shit. I don't write lines. I just speak from the heart. I just say what I say. I'm the immaculate articulation. What was my other one? Hold on. The impeccable conversation, the immaculate articulation, the excellence of elocution. I talk real well, so I got a new name. I got several YouTube channels coming. Here are my main three. My main three channels are art channels. They are all art. And my fourth channel, Mr. Shreve City, in honor of Mr. Shy City 3. I'm giving him, hold on, let me move. Let me get out. Hold on. I'm being affected by the spirits of weirdness. I'm being bothered. So let me get somewhere because it's gonna take a while. I'm waiting on a meal. And even though they serve pretty good food at the church that I go to, it takes fucking forever. So let me get somewhere comfortable, but not too far away, so I know when shit start cracking, so they know that I'm doing some shit, Okay, y'all. What's up, Mr. Mass Man Military? Mr. Mass Man Military, I told you I'm fighting death. I need an army to fight that motherfucker. He's the Grim Reaper. He's all powerful. He's the strongest thing in the universe. Not even God can check him. He is, for the people who believe in the Bible, and there was a snake in the Garden of Eden, right? I don't believe in the Bible, but whatever. The snake in the garden, the thing that cursed man, everybody believes that that's Lucifer. It is not Lucifer. Lucifer is not the serpent. The Reaper is the serpent. The Reaper brought death into the human race. The Reaper cursed us, not the devil. Just to be clear, just get that straight. That's the Reaper. That's death, the enemy of God, the one that's stronger than God, the true God, death, the Reaper, the thing that wants to eat us all and put us in something called the Grim Reaper trap. I ain't got time to go into all my theories and shit, but basically, a serial killer kills you, right? And then, he drags your body somewhere, brings you back to life, and now you're a science experiment, like something out of Brainiac from Superman. Now he forever does little things to you, as far as keep you in glass tombs and shit. Look at you. That's what Patrice was trapped in, and my video broke him out somehow, and he visited me in a spiritual vision where we talked about fucking table salt and headphones. The most ridiculous shit ever. Didn't really happen, but I'm bipolar. I get prescribed medicine that sometimes I'm obliged to take even though it don't do shit. So sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. But I had a fucking vision with a goddamn 2 fucking comedians. Okay, bottom line, I'm ready to make this goddamn marriage proposal that I said I was gonna make, but this is the internet. This shit ain't real. Don't nobody give a fuck about me for real. Period. End of discussion. Don't nobody love me. Period. Nobody. Okay. But I'm gonna do this marriage proposal because I'm a man of my word. I'm a joker. I'm a man of my word. But I got a new name. I'm getting distracted, so let me get this. Let me turn this shit off. 444 Carter. It's magical. Okay, here's my new name. I got a new name that I'm gonna call myself, and I'm gonna make a YouTube channel under my new name, and that's the man that I want Naomi Banks to marry. If Naomi Banks wants to have a third name in addition to being Naomi Banks, that's fine. Changing your name to something else to match my name, my most like I'm like Pete Diddy with this name change and shit. I got names upon names upon names upon names. Please don't change your name if you really agree to marry me under the terms of which I want to be married. Don't change your name. Naomi Banks is the most perfect name I've ever heard in life. When I heard that your first name was Amanda, I was so goddamn deflated by that weak sauce ass name for a black woman. I'm used to like Shaniquas and Quantalicia's, a woman as sexual and freaky. The woman who said make that pussy purr, the woman who said that, didn't nobody say no shit like that in porn, not no goddamn body. But Amanda, goddamn, I was like, damn. Okay, the marriage proposal is coming, but I feel like if I want to make this a reality, this Mr. Massman is a house of Perea. It's fantasy, it's fake, it's nonsense. I got a lot of dreams, I got a lot of hopes, I got a lot of wishes, but I'd be goddamn if I let a bitch turn me down. I'd be goddamn if I let a bitch crush my dreams. I'd be goddamn if I let a motherfucker tell me no. I'm gonna have what I want, or I'm gonna put it out there and you just gonna have to live with it. And I ain't never gonna know if you say yes or no. I got an email, I got a phone number, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said, goddamn it. Ha ha ha, deal with it. But Edward cannot marry you. Mario James cannot marry you. Mr. Massman can't marry you. So who can it be? Like none of my personas, none of my identities, none of my selves. Think Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho is the character. Look him up. He was a spirit detective older than Yusuke Urameshi. He went S class. I got that 7 different person. I I got personalities for. I ain't crazy. I make myself crazy to handle a world that's trying to control me, and I got you handled. Sensui is the greatest villain in all of fiction. Ain't nobody a colder villain than Sensui, the coldest villain of all time, the best villain in all of anime. Toguro was the coldest until Sensui showed up, and then nobody can follow that nigga. Oh, okay, but bottom line, I gotta be I gotta be a totally different kind of man because you are a totally different kind of woman now. You just ain't a hoe anymore. You're just not. And when I say hoe, I mean HOES. Like hoes, like a woman that'll give it up, a woman that'll show you what it looked like, a woman that'll tell you you just ain't that. You ain't what I'm. It's like you ain't what I'm looking for in that way. You just said that you wouldn't do a scene with Brickzilla and whatever. You just don't do it. You just done. You just are really retired. You just moved on. You just are something else. But what you are is so much better than what you were. You've upgraded to something wonderful and beautiful. Let me tell you a story. Think Burn Notice, Michael Weston. Burn Notice is my favorite show of all time. I love a TV show with narration. I hate Cinema Sins for saying that narration scene. Go look up The Birdman, one of the greatest YouTubers ever. I hate that narration scene. I love narration. Narration makes a story, makes a show so much better to let you know what's going on and what you can expect. Burn Notice, I don't think it's actually from Burn Notice, but Burn Notice, there was like Michael Weston he was something was about to happen, and Jeffrey Donovan just broke it down, and he was like, let me tell you a story. And then shit just popped off. So here's the deal. Um, Basically, I go through a lot of things that are psychological, that are spiritual, that are emotional. It's more emotional than anything else. Really, at the end of the day, I'm just a sensitive ass nigga. I hate rejection. I hate rejection. I hate it. I ain't gonna let a bitch tell me no, period. I'll try to get you, but I'm trying to get you in a way that you can't, but you can say no, but you didn't say no. But even if you try to tell me no, you ain't really said no. You just kind of have to deal with the fact that I said what I said, and you just liked it or didn't like it. Dice, gambler, think Kenny Rogers. I just do things in a certain way where I can protect myself from a letdown. So because you're all together different, because you are just a whole other kind of creature, something who I like, and like, I don't think you're like this woman. I think you're better than this woman. I think you're like the sexual, beautiful, adult, real Oprah. Like, that's what you are, and that's what you could be, and that's everything that you could rise to. You could be her, better than her. Everything that she got wrong, every offense that she made, all her missteps, you could be better than her in every way, bigger than her in every way. You can fix all her you can do that. But then what am I? I'm a clown. I'm a joker. I'm a nigga that nobody's ever wanted to have anything. Nobody's ever wanted me to have shit. I've always found a way to get something for myself, but I'm literally down on my ass with nothing at all. I don't exist at all. I ain't nothing to nobody. I'm a nigga with fucking buttonless phones. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no profit. I ain't got nothing to my name, and you ain't willing to give me not one goddamn penny, even though I've spent hundreds of dollars. Oh, come on, man. It ain't fair. It ain't right. It ain't nothing. And I don't care. You don't owe me shit. And I ain't demanding shit. You know, I love the time. The time. I've always wanted time. You gave me time, and I will cherish those 4 Zoom calls for the rest of my life. The best shit ever. The best shit ever. I could die right now, and I'd be fine with it. And I hate death more than anybody has ever hated it. Nobody hates death more than me. Nobody. Nobody. That's why there's only one person I'm willing to die for. Only one. Only one. No exceptions. But I'm going to make a YouTube channel if YouTube allows me to do it, and I'm confident as fuck with the name that I'm going to choose that I'm going to have to use my goddamn driver's license. So pray to God I don't lose a government document in a way that would be very easy for me to lose as a man without anything at all. Okay, this is my new name, and this is the way I want us to be married. And the official proposal is going to come under the YouTube channel under this name. This is the name that you should look for, and I'll do the best I can. You know, yes or no, take it or leave it. Do you want an actual real husband that will show up next to you and say, I'm her husband, this is what we do together, this is our lives, this is what we stand for. I am not your silent, invisible man. I am not one of your children that you very justifiably have to protect from being seen. That's perfectly understandable. Your children should never be seen, but your man should. If you got a man, if a man is supposed to be something that protects you, not sacrifices his life, but is willing to tote a gun. And it's like if somebody says, I'm gonna get my man, the first thing a real nigga is gonna say, what's his name? And depending on what his name is, would depend on how afraid he is of what is gonna happen. Like if a woman say, don't make me get my man, it's like, and a real nigga say, who your man? And the man is 50? Oh, hell no. Every nigga in the world gonna run from you. But if your man is like Oliver, ain't no hood nigga afraid of no nigga named Oliver. But tell me who ain't afraid of the mask, man. Okay. But Mr. Mask Man fucked that up. I can't be Mr. Mask Man. Edward ain't got no self-confidence at all, so I can't be Edward. James is some shit from my daddy, old nigga that's fly. I can't be him. I gotta be what I feel you are as a man. I gotta be what you are. I gotta be the counterpart. So this is my new name, and this is what it's gonna be a speech. It's gonna be something from the civil rights era. This is how I'm going to propose to you, and we can be an official married couple, husband and wife. A woman is 17 years older than me, finest woman of all time, the most beautiful, sexiest woman. If I would have known that all I needed to do was choose 2 porn stars to be mentally straight and be a functioning YouTuber that lives a comfortable life, it would not have been you. A hood nigga like me would have chose Cherokee and Leilani Leanne, not you. You just happened to be the finest. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. It was some God shit. It wasn't me. So my new name, real quick, a man of God is here, so I don't want to say it in front of him. This is private. Hold on. Just sit down on the ground. I'm about to eat, baby, so let me wrap this up. I'm about to do 15 minutes. I want to make this a quick video. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna. I got a original Coke, my favorite. It's a little strong, but it's from God. This pizza today. I can't believe this shit. 18th, I get solidified. So this is my new name. And tell me this name ain't gangster. Tell me this name ain't gangster. I don't give a fuck what happens if I make money, if I don't make money, if all it ever did is a bunch of speeches that people just silently watch like peep time like freaks. This is my new name, and you can and you can alliterate it and spell it like this. This is the name that came from God, that came from the universe. This is how I'm going to propose. This is how we're going to be man and wife, husband and wife, public couple. This is the name. You're Naomi Banks, and I am Malcolm X. Period. First name Malcolm, second name X, last name period. Mr. Period, Mr. X, Mr. Malcolm. You're Naomi Banks, the goddess, and I am Malcolm X. Period. Next time, sweetheart.